a quick glimpse into how I made curtains for our shop window. I did start out with this thicker fabric for the window. I cut off all the selvages just to give myself a nice, clean, straight line to start with. I do have this nice foot on my machine. It did come with my machine, and it's very useful for creating a really clean hemmed edge on projects, and it doesn't take up a lot of space on the fabric when you do this. So I will show you how I feed this through, and it probably only takes I'd say like 1/4 of an inch. It just turns that raw edge under. So I will do this to my 2 vertical sides of my curtain all the way down, and then I'm actually going to create a larger hem on the top and the bottom, and then create my pocket on the top. I do just use that foot just for the hemming, and I will put back my regular foot onto my machine for the next step. Once I have both of my tall vertical sides hemmed up, I'm just going to measure 1 inch and mark it and just finger press it. I will fold in the edge, as you can see on this, just to keep any raw edges from showing on my finished product, but I'm going to fold up another inch. So doing this step takes up several inches, and I will pin it. I'm just going to mark all the way down the whole edge of this. This is actually the bottom side of the curtain, so I found it easiest just to use my ruler and a pencil, mark it all, and then finger press it. After I have completed folding over the fabric and pinning it roughly every 5 inches, I'm going to now sew my fabric together. I'm using the edge of the fabric on the folded up side as my guide while sewing all the way along the bottom of the curtain, making sure to backstitch at the beginning and at the end. I'm going to follow this step up with doing the top of the curtain roughly the same way. I'm going to fold it up 1 inch, finger press it, and then I'm actually going to create that pocket for my rod by folding up 3 inches and pinning it. I'm going to do this the whole length of the top, and again pin it probably every 5 inches just to make it stable. Then again, you can kind of see here, I'm going to just use that fabric to guide me. I'm going to sew, I'd say probably about 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch in, and just make sure you sew a nice consistent line all the way along the top.